This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
Aloha, all from Kauai.
As you can tell, if you're watching the YouTuber, we have a Hawaiian backdrop. You know what the best thing about this podcast is right now?
I'm not sure.
That we're drinking a Pog Mimosa.
Oh, all right.
I like that.
I was going to say that I think you forgot how to podcast, and this may or may not be up by Wednesday.
This might be our last episode ever, but we're going to put it up. But we need to take all our gear to Kauai to get it put up on time because unlike Jackie Schimmel, we put our shit up every week and never miss. And we don't say we never miss.
A pillar of consistency. Yeah. I feel like when you start saying that is when you're just asking something to happen.
Yeah, well, last week I forgot to push record. And then today when I started,
you actually did forget to push record.
I forgot to push record, and Kylie's like, "Are you going to push record?" And I go, "Oh, we got to start over."
Right. Maybe it's just because you've been drinking for like 10 days straight.
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah, 7. Maybe
I forgot about that.
Straight.
I totally
8
forgot.
Days?
Yeah, because I went to.
You're on a bender.
Right. I forgot about that.
Right.
I went with my buddy to the Olympic trials in Indianapolis, and we went there for 5 days. And as soon as I got back, slept the night, got up early morning, and took 20 hours to get to Kauai.
Correct.
It was a haul, and then we get to the. It took forever because we had a huge layover. Then we got here, and then we went to the rental car place.
Ugh.
And Kiley fucked up the reservation.
I did. I have to admit this. I did.
I'm standing in line. I'm looking at the reservation. It says Bill and Hillary Clinton, airport.
I did see that when I could see it, but I was like, I don't know this. Maybe that's just what it's called.
Yeah, I guess the airport in LaHoo is called Bill and Hillary Clinton.
I didn't even know. It just said Bill and Hillary. It didn't say Clinton. It just said Bill and Hillary.
Is there any other Bills and Hillarys that you know?
I have no idea. So, but both reservations said that, so I was just like, whatever.
Right.
Well, apparently I booked one in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Right. Now that makes sense, Bill and Hillary
Yes,
Airport.
it does.
And then when I call, she goes, "Here, you call." So I call, and the guy's like, I go, "Is this the Bill and Hillary Airport location?" And he's like, "Yeah."
You're like in Princeville, Hawaii?
Well, he didn't say yeah. He said, "Yeah."
You know, I'm like,
okay, that doesn't sound like a Hawaiian guy to me.
Right.
And he's like, "You booked Little Rock."
Okay. Yep.
And did you take it to heart? Like, you don't like making mistakes.
No, I didn't. I fixed it, so it's fine.
Yeah, Kylie pulls out. I would have never fixed it. I would have said, "Nope, let's just lay here at the airport and camp out."
Right. No, I fixed the problem, so I was okay with it.
You fixed it by going to 6th.
Yeah, which I dig them.
It's funny. I was looking at my notes just randomly before we got on, and I put that in there to rent a car from there sometime.
Oh, really?
Because you had told me that, so I just a lot of times when Kylie tells me stuff during the day, I just
write it down.
It's always in my podcast.
Usually,
notes.
It's like a good hint. And so I had heard about the 6th rental car, which I don't know if all cities have it, but wanted to check it out, and by default got to check it out.
Yeah, 6 is SIXT.
6th. Which, they were very helpful. It was very easy and seamless. Our only problem was we left
I thought it fucking sucked.
Why?
Because we get the fucking car.
Well, that's a different problem.
The doors don't lock.
The driver's side didn't lock.
One of the highest crime in Hawaii.
Right. So
when you're a freaking Hallie getting out of the car, you're getting robbed.
Immediately took it back, which they did give us a new one, so that was great.
After we waited there we went to get the car. We're the only ones. Like, oh my god, we should have just came here in the first place.
Great. It was like quick, easy, seamless.
So
done.
Great.
We go to return it, and there's like
100 people
20
in line.
families, and we're like, this is gonna be as quick and seamless as we thought.
God, but the best thing about it is the rest of the family went and ate at a pizza place. So we just said, no, we're not going. We're gonna take care of the car.
Don't worry about us.
And then we got food at this little food
Filipino stand. Yeah.
Freaking great.
Empanadas.
A mango empanada. And
mango pork and egg.
It was a
rice.
It was a mango wrap, or you want to call it. What do you call that?
The dough
wrap?
was mango.
Yeah, the dough was mango, and then it had rice and pulled pork and then an egg cracked in it. So the egg became like a hard-boiled egg inside. It was freaking good.
I mean, I was also hungry.
I was starving, but I was dreaming about that when I went to sleep. I was like salivating about that.
Oh, okay.
If we drive by there, we're getting another one.
I mean, I don't think we will, but
we'll probably go to the other side of the island. For folks that don't know, wonder how it is to the people out there. We're podcasting outside.
We
are
outside
on the patio.
There's a little bit of a breeze and an occasional rain.
Yeah, it sprinkles rain and breezes, but we are staying in Princeville, Kauai.
Yes.
And we went and we're real close to Honolulu. Yes. It's all on the north shore of Kauai. And so it's very nice. Actually, I like I'm sweating a little bit right now, but
just a little?
Yeah. I played 2 games of ping pong. I thought I was going to die. I was sweating so bad.
Today you did?
No, yesterday.
You were dripping sweat from your head.
I was a little drunk last night. That's why.
A little bit.
Right. Well, you got to get drunk once in a while.
I mean, that's fine. I just like how you were like, I'll go to the store. I'll do this stuff while you get ready, which I guess in your world meant I'll just get drunk.
When it only takes you 5 minutes to get ready, you have plenty of time to drink before you go to
But you
dinner.
didn't go to the store.
Yeah. We went to a good dinner. Went to, what's it called? The Lighthouse Bistro?
The bistro, yeah.
Lighthouse Bistro, and it's on the same drag in Kilauea. And at the end of the point there's a lighthouse you can check out. But we went there at night.
Which
and
is closed,
it's not
but
lit
it's
up.
fine.
I mean, I guess they don't want to waste their electricity or something.
Right, but there's also some like killer birds that might be a pterodactyl cousin.
It seemed like we were in Jurassic Park out there. We
Really
were there
did.
at night.
Like I for sure was like,
It's
someone's dying.
It's like a bird sanctuary, and they started to dive bomb us.
And they like make these sounds like crying babies.
Yeah, it sounds like they're killing babies in the trees.
It does.
That's a little creepy.
It was very creepy.
But we went back there again twice, yeah. But now we're going to make a reservation, actually go see this live in the daytime.
I'm not sure if I like that.
I think it's better to see it at night. It's more, is that bugging you? Too bad?
I just can't.
I just can't
pull.
lean. I got Kylie on a short freaking headphone leash here because we got a mock setup. But yeah, so I went from Indianapolis to make it
from one human place to another.
Right. And Olympic trials was great. One of the highlights of Olympic trials doesn't have anything to do with swimming.
You made it on TV.
I saw Caitlin Clark.
Oh, that was your highlight.
I did make it on TV.
I thought the TV was going to be a highlight.
Yeah, no, but that was the highlight too. But we were sitting right behind Gretchen Walsh, who made the Olympics, and her family. We were sitting right next to him the whole time.
Yes.
And so we got on TV when her daughter set a world record.
Right.
And I'll tell you, when you see someone set a world record right in front of you,
you look at yourself on the big screen.
You look at yourself on the jumbotron because you know the camera's coming.
Not at the swimmer, at yourself.
I wasn't saying that. I was not saying that. No,
I was, because that's what you did.
You can just see me look up and say, "Hey, there we are."
I'm a
professional actor,
and told me I needed to record it, and then we watched it back on Peacock. Me and my mom, and mom's like, he's looking at himself. He's not even looking. Everyone's looking at the swimmer, and Eric's looking at himself on the jumbotron.
Well, I want to make sure I look good. And then, of course, my mom freezes the picture and sends it to me. It looks like I'm taking a shit.
Why'd she pick that picture?
As
you're going to sit down.
She freezed it, as I'm going to sit down. But that was kind of exciting. And when you see somebody's, if you put yourself in their shoes and you see their daughter who's worked so hard to get this, set a world record, they kind of all started crying. Then I started crying a little bit because it's so emotional to see.
Well, that's exciting.
It's very exciting.
How often does that happen? They have another daughter that did it.
Yeah, to them a lot more times. Hi, Emmy.
Right.
You want to come say hi on the microphone?
Oh.
We got our niece. She's watching us.
We got a whole fam.
I won't cuss. I'm not going to cuss, Emmy.
Fucking A. No. She walked away. It's fine. Oh,
she's right there. Flying behind the thing.
She hears cuss words all the time. She's been babysat by my dad.
Right. We're out here in Kauai with Kiley's family.
Right.
Her sister, brother-in-law, and their 2 kids. And
my parents.
Barb and Ed, who are the 50th wedding anniversary people.
Couple.
Right. They're getting ready for the next 50 years. Starting off the next 50 years. They're one day into it.
Bless their hearts. Bless my mom's heart.
But, the weather in Kauai, people that have been to Kauai, it rains for 10 minutes straight.
Spurts
then it's
of rain,
hot.
yeah, but it's hot.
Then it'll get windy and then cloudy, then hot. And then, so I guess you never know how to plan for the day.
You can wear shorts and a t-shirt. It's fine. Like yesterday I had a white t-shirt on, so I was like, yikes for that in the rain.
Yeah, Kylie was wearing a wet t-shirt.
Right.
Wear no bra next time. People really stand up.
I guess Hawaii is the place to do it if you're going to do it.
No, if you don't want to. The one place in the world you cannot wear a bra is Hawaii.
I went to the grocery store this morning without a bra.
Well, good for you. Did you feel liberated?
I don't know if I feel liberated per se.
Was there anybody staring?
But I feel probably because I feel like my
It's
purse,
cold in the grocery stores
here.
here.
One, yes, it was a little cold. And two, I feel like my purse
cold.
was cutting off in between them, and it made them look a little weird. But oh well.
All right. I wish I would have saw you. I didn't know that.
You didn't? Oh.
I didn't see that about you.
Yep.
I don't know. You're trying to get. You're living a little. What do they call that? Getting out your little inhibitions or.
I guess I also had booty shorts, pajama pants on, or shorts on.
Yeah, you go down that ice cream aisle, dear. You're gonna be cutting some glass.
And I think my butt cheeks are mildly hanging
Actually,
out.
if you ever go to the store in Hawaii, it's ice cold.
It is.
It's freaking cold. You need to put on a parka before you go in there because I guess all the humidity and the constant warm.
You got to keep it,
warm weather. But yeah, if you go to Safeway in Maui, forget it. It's freezing.
You used to judge me when we would get to Maui because I always had a sweatshirt on and stuff, and we'd go to Costco and stuff, and I'm like, I'm freezing the cars in the stores.
Right. Well, what about Costco in Maui?
It's horrible.
Costco's ice cold.
That refrigerator section is the worst. I could wear full-on sweatsuit and be happy.
You could wear it look like you're going to Alaska and you'd be fine.
It's wretched.
I know people out there know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, probably any Costco.
Costco's cold anyway, but Costco in
any
Hawaii,
warm, humid place.
Yeah, is gnarly.
Right.
But we're staying in Princeville here, and it's
Right.
all the fences between the properties is just basically thick jungle.
Some trees, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it was really cool how there's a papaya tree, and there's a lime tree, a lemon tree. What other trees do we got going on here?
I think we have
Obviously
a
coconut.
guava.
Yeah. Or is it a guava or is it a
We don't really know.
I don't know,
Passion
you can't
fruit
really
or
tell.
guava.
And
Could
then-
go either way.
And then I'm looking right at the banana tree right
We have
now.
a little banana tree.
Yeah, we should get that on film.
We could also take a picture of it and post it.
I guess we could do that.
Right.
Yeah.
We do have social media that we don't use.
I try. I do their post, here and there.
I really wanted an avocado tree, and I'm really sad about that.
Well, I found one. I took a picture of it.
Did you mean to hit that?
No, that was an accident. I didn't even know the volume was up on that thing. It was like a dream. I've been dreaming about an avocado tree.
I've been dreaming about an avocado tree.
Can you say that again? I wish I'd seen an
No,
avocado tree.
no,
Just
I
say it.
don't.
Say it,
Nope, I'm not
please.
doing
Do
it.
it.
I hate those sound effects.
I love them. Emmy, could you hear that sound effect? Yeah.
Oh,
she
you
heard
got
it.
good ears.
We have live studio audience. I like this.
Yes, an 8-year-old, so
Yeah.
watch the tongue.
Right. We'll try not to. You didn't hear any cuss words, did you? Okay. No,
Does
she
your
said no.
mom cuss? Does she drop F-bombs?
Oh,
Did
that's
she
it.
say
She
the
doesn't
F
know.
word?
She doesn't know. She doesn't want to.
Oh, not in
She doesn't
front
want
of
to
you?
set her
It's Pop Pop.
her mom up.
Oh, Pop Pop does? Okay.
Yeah. I was looking at my notes. They're all like blowing
Oh,
around.
what is this little wind gust?
You know what the highlight of Kylie's trip was
What?
out there?
What was the highlight of my trip?
It just happened. You just had your highlight of the trip before you
What?
came on the podcast.
I
The reason
pooped?
the reason you wouldn't want to come, the reason you didn't want to come on the podcast so soon
I
is
said,
because
hold on, I'm brewing.
right. Did
4
you actually
days
go?
in.
Did you actually go?
4 days in.
It's disgusting.
You want to know why I probably went? Because you really wanted to yet again stick that suppository up there. You're like, let's do it.
Okay, we
Let's
have
stick it
an
up there.
audience of
They
children.
don't know what a suppository is.
He's waving,
know.
yeah.
So it was like you were
Right.
like, let's do it, let's stick it up there,
It's
and then my
time.
body was like,
It's time.
we'll evacuate. It's fine.
It was peer pressure. That's all I had to do was
Little peer pressure
give
in
you
my
a little
butthole.
innuendo of that happening.
A glimpse of what the day was going to look like if it didn't happen.
At least just sticking a little margarine up there, a little stick of butter.
Margarine. It's not that big. One.
Well, not a stick of butter, but just like a little bullet of butter.
Okay.
We've already-
Who's sticking bullets of butter up anything?
Well,
You? Is that what you
No.
and Thompson did in Indianapolis?
yeah, I would know it.
Yikes.
When we were at the trials, we would get up, and the prelim started at 11 o'clock. So we go to
Right.
there's only one bar in like the whole stadium basically.
Really?
With mixed drinks. With mixed
Oh.
drinks, they have zillion
Beer.
vendors.
Yeah.
We go there. Every vendor has a line of like 40 people,
Oh.
and the bar 0. It's all swimmers and stuff, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right, who drinks at 10
So
in the
yeah,
morning?
so we would go get one, and then we go back and get another one.
Like
and
a
we-
double?
And then
Oh, okay.
a double tall, and then we would go. We wouldn't eat the whole day, and then we go to lunch at like 3:34,
Okay.
and then we would
Take a nap.
take a nap, and then go back to the trials, go back to the same bar, get that, and go back there twice, and then we would go out and eat dinner at like midnight,
Maybe.
1 in the morning.
Yeah. Possibly dinner.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a good night or two you did not eat dinner.
Well, I was mad about that. I got to eat.
After you got
My
mad,
buddy
you
likes
went
to
to dinner.
chew, so he doesn't need to eat as much, but I need to eat.
Right.
Right, but
So I packed snacks.
yeah,
for you.
but Indianapolis, they did the Olympic trials really, really well. It was very well decorated, and
Love a USA.
they really. And so we're going on the way there. You go under this bridge.
Remember the bridge driving over the bridge?
Yeah, we went under this
When we
bridge to get
drove
to the
there,
stadium.
yeah.
And when you go underneath it, it has graffiti and stuff. So it looks like a Brooklyn bridge, let's call it.
Okay.
And I was even talking with this guy coming back. I was, "This like Brooklyn." He goes, "You're exactly right. It does look like this." And so, when we were going there, every once in a while you'd see a homeless person.
Right.
But
Not as
I was
many as
talking
you
to this guy, and he
anticipated.
goes, "Oh yeah, the weekend before, and there's tons of homeless people here." He goes, "The weekend before the trials came, they cleared them all out, so they didn't
Well-
want to sell this. Yeah, they want
Yeah.
NBC down there filming all this stuff, and so anywhere around
Well, they
that
don't want
stadium,
any people going on like
Yeah.
social media and being like, "I'm at the trials and look at this."
and look, this is crap. Yeah, so they cleared them all out. So I don't know. I mean, if they can clear out the homeless or do something for them or have them go live somewhere
I
else,
don't
why
know
don't
where
they do that?
cleared them to.
Why don't they do that all the time?
Right. Like, I think they don't really know where to clear them to.
Well, they must have cleared them to somewhere, like
Right,
in
they're
Reno,
probably
there's a
coming
shelter or
back,
whatever.
but-
Yeah, no, they're probably back as soon as the trials
Right.
end, which is today, Monday. They're back under the bridge,
Right.
under the bridge downtown.
Did you know that when China was doing the Olympics, historically China is full of pollution
Yeah,
because they have a lot of factories, you know?
Yeah.
When China was hosting the Olympics, they planted a ton of trees and stopped factory work for I don't know how long until the air was clean and blue so that it would look good on TV.
Well, they're smart.
Well, but that's you're giving a portrayal that's not real, though.
In a small way, Indianapolis did the same thing.
Right.
They cleared the major streets, look a little cleaner. Now, when Biden went to San Francisco and they had President Xi come in there,
did they clean up the needles?
Yeah.
The shit.
They cleaned up all the paths that he took. They cleaned everything up, and they scrubbed the roads and they cleaned them so it looked pristine and everywhere he was going.
Yeah.
And they just pushed them all out, and then
the areas,
and then when he left, they all came back in and shit on the sidewalks again.
Shitting everywhere.
I mean, everything. No one can be truthful these days. Everything has to be an illusion.
Everything has to look good for a camera.
For social media,
right?
All you need is a couple good pictures on social media, and you're like, this place is great.
Right.
And then if you go,
you
back
throw
2 days
a little
later,
Photoshop on there, and it's great.
Yeah. Just Photoshop the poop out, and you're all good. You can walk anywhere you want to go.
Yep.
But what I was saying,
everything's an illusion.
Right. What I was saying about the Indy trials, I was saying we went there and we saw great swimmers and we saw everything else. But the greatest thing we saw at the Olympic trials
was
the basketball player.
Oh, yeah. They were all excited.
Caitlin Clark.
Right.
She's the Indiana Fever. They came to the trials to watch the meet.
You were texting me. You're all excited. And I said...
I was very excited.
And I text you, which I don't know if you thought about this before I said it or not. I said that she is the same age as Skylar.
Right.
And
is she really, though?
Yes.
So she's 22?
Yes.
Well, maybe 20 older.
No, she's January of 02.
And what's Skylar? March of
02.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
She's the same age. Which, did you think of that before I said that?
Oh, no, I never would have known.
Yeah, so that's why
you think of her because she's famous and everything,
right,
and she's
so
a good basketball.
You think I said that to you.
I would say, you just asked me how old she was, and I knew she just graduated college, so that's kind of weird, but I would have said 26.
Nope, 22.
But 22, that makes sense.
I know, that's why I was like, she's the same age of Sky, like a relatability.
Yeah. And then when I saw her, I'm like, she looks like a little girl, but she does. She is.
I mean, she's like a 6 foot tall 22-year-old.
Right.
That's kind of just as, not that 22s are immature, but they're more immature than we are.
Yeah, and I thought it was funny as they were leaving, she went and touched the water and was goofing around with her friends and stuff, and it was cute. It was like, she's a kid,
yeah. She's
and I'm sure all the other girls on the team are that young too, or close to that age.
I mean,
anyway.
not all of them. I think some of them are older, and that's why they're pissed.
They're all below 30, but they shouldn't give that girl such a hard time. Imagine the pressure of a 22-year-old with that pressure.
Right.
And the girl's handling it with grace, so that's really good. So. Indiana Fever.
She is, yeah. At least in front of the camera, she might be yelling in the background, but we don't see it.
Yeah, who knows? When I saw, we were getting out of the trials, and the Indiana Fever on last Sunday, a week from today, last Sunday, was getting out.
Oh, we're getting out of a game.
And so tons of people, but I thought it was really funny to see like old, gross, fat men with a Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark jersey. Then you see the wife has one. All the kids have them.
I mean, she's changing the name for women's basketball.
And the thing was sold out.
The
every business and bar and restaurant were packed with people wearing the jerseys.
I don't know. I don't know how or why. I don't think it's just because she's like a white girl.
Well,
but
same thing happened when Tiger Woods went to golf.
Right. I think, or maybe that it is actually she's a white girl.
The golfers
and
hated him.
Not a white.
The public loved him.
A white sport.
Yeah, the basketball players hate her. The public loves her.
Right.
And so she's trying to make the best of it. In a few years, it'll all settle down. And
right.
They'll be thanking her for changing the sport, just like
making
Tiger Woods did.
Like watching it more prevalently.
Make more money. But I told my buddy, I said
that only benefits the players because then they get more money out of it.
Right. Ooh, it's a big old breeze. Feel that.
Summer breeze.
Summer breeze. When we were walking down the sidewalk, there were so many Caitlin Clark Fever jerseys. I told my buddy, I said, if we see somebody else's jersey, I'll give you $100.
He didn't get it.
We walked around forever, and we saw thousands of Caitlin Clark jerseys. And not
Jesus.
One,
I hope she gets some percentage of those sales.
Oh, boy, she does. And not one other jersey. Not one.
I'm sorry. I don't
you
really
think you see one of the other team. There was not even one of the other team.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's Indianapolis.
And no one knows WNBA.
I don't.
No one.
I don't know NBA.
I don't even know who they're
though.
playing. Like,
I know I'm not a big
basketball
fan, so maybe a basketball. Like maybe the Chawners know basketball.
Yeah. All there was is there's a girl named Angel Reese who was playing, and she fouled Caitlin Clark in the head.
Yeah, I saw that video. It was bad. Out of nowhere. Like, she didn't even have the ball.
Oh, she's lucky she didn't get killed. The stadium was going to kill her.
Oh, they were in Indianapolis?
Yeah, that's when that happened. Yeah. That was that game when we missed it.
Yeah,
right
that wasn't cool. I get you might be frustrated. You don't need it. That's bad sportsmanship.
Smacking someone right in the face like that, basically. But You know,
It just makes you look like a dick.
Well, yeah, she looks like a dick, and Caitlin Clark looks good.
Right, because
So
she
what are you doing?
took it like very nicely, and then had a nice press conference
And
about
next year,
it
you're
after.
gonna make more money because of Caitlin Clark.
Right. Don't worry, more people just bought Caitlin Clark's jersey, so she benefited out of it.
Right.
Like,
But
just saying.
But anyway, to wrap the Olympic trials up, everything was great. Really good show. You would actually really like it, even Keeks. But I don't know if you'd handle that many hours.
I love a USA. So anything. I'm a little sad you didn't bring me back anything USA related.
I brought you a T-shirt.
No, you did not.
Yeah, you saw it.
Liar pants on fire.
Well, you
That's
just
fine.
bought that sweatshirt of yours that says USA on it from Abercrombie.
Oh, I did
So
just
you don't
buy
want
that.
some piece of shit T-shirt that I'm going to get you.
You could buy me the Ralph Lauren edition.
No. They have. So I guess all the Olympic people have Ralph Lauren
Yes, that's
puffy white jackets.
No, that's
kinda,
what they do. Ralph Lauren does all the Olympics.
And they were selling them there.
For like $500. No, the jackets are probably like $1,000.
I think they're like $850.
Yeah.
And then they have a smaller version of the jacket for $4.99.
Was that a kid's?
No. It
Oh,
was like
the
a
women's?
smaller, like a more cut. I don't know what. Maybe
Probably
different.
like a cropped
different sports
women's.
wear different. I don't know. I don't
No,
even know.
different sports don't wear. They all wear the same.
Oh, but they look real good.
I know. I love the Olympic collections, and they jack the prices up on them.
Oh yeah. Trust me, people were.
I mean,
buying
Ralph Lauren
them.
isn't cheap to begin with, and
People
they
were
jack it up.
buying them. Yeah, but the Olympic outfits are hard to get.
I actually got an email that I was looking at today for the Olympic collection.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I have Ralph Lauren emails.
Kylie. I was laughing because Emmy, we're outside filming here, and Emmy is in there's
In our bathroom.
in a bathroom you can see outside. So there's a shower, and there's like a little handyman.
I don't think you can call it
I
that.
don't know what you want to call it.
It's like, okay,
a therapy pool.
it's a bathtub, I believe.
It's like a bathtub with
I'm not
a
sure.
door that you.
But it's like one of those bathtubs that you put in when you're like in a wheelchair. And so it has a door. So you step in, you lock the door, and it seals, and then you fill up the bathtub. So you can sit there in this little bathtub, and it has jets.
Right.
Right. And so nobody wanted this bathroom because it creeped everybody out. And so I was like,
grossing
fine,
everybody out.
I will take the bathroom. I don't give a crap. The shower's kind of nice. You can look outside while you're taking a shower. I don't hate it.
When everybody leaves, I'm gonna go sit in that thing.
I want you to take a bath.
'Cause I don't want any pictures taken of me.
Even if you put your bathing suit on and get in there, I think we should try it out.
Why do I have to put my bathing suit on?
don't have
You're just
to.
here around.
Well, in case anybody else wants
Okay,
to
so
check
you
you
want
out
to
in it.
see me in it? I wonder how it is.
I think we should check
Do
it
you know
out.
who would love that bathtub? These guys right here.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
430 National.
Great American Storage
America.
and Reno Yard.
For all your outdoor storage needs. I think we need kids in the audience more often. This is
Apparently,
fun.
we just learned that our kid audience would like that bathtub. Should we fill up that bathtub later?
Do you want to do
Yep.
it?
Turn the jets on.
We'll fill it
Go
up and
for
you
a
sit there
spin.
and we'll turn the jets on. The weird thing about the bathtub is you got to sit in there and fill it up because the door is
While
sideways.
it's filling, I know.
Unless you jump over
like
it, I
the
guess.
kids we can put in there once it's full.
Is that for old people, that bathtub?
I mean, or a
handicapped.
handy.
Can you say handy? Yeah, you
It's
can.
a handy capable, by the way. It's handy capable now. I
It's-
think. Don't quote me.
We were talking about that
We were talking about in Living Color.
in Living Color. We
How
were
there
looking up.
used to
We were looking
be-
up skits.
Right, handyman. That's why
Yeah.
you said that.
Yeah, there'd be handyman,
Who was
and
like
he would
Damon
jump.
Wayans as a special needs superhero.
Yeah, and he would wear a
Oh,
cape,
hopefully you don't
a
want that.
cape with a
Wheelchair sign.
wheelchair sign on the back.
Like how the times have changed.
And no one seemed to care about that at all.
I know, it was so funny. But
And
Are
then
we
Jim
allowed to
Carrey
laugh
used
at
to
it
dress up as
still?
a woman. Jim Carrey used to dress up as a bodybuilding woman.
oh, he did. I
the
remember that
bikini
skit.
all the
I just
time.
remember Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah, Jim Carrey used to dress up as like a
Aislinn
bodybuilding
loved
woman
that show.
and put a a bikini top
Oh,
on
I
and
remember that
bottoms. Oh
skit.
yeah, we'll look it up after this. It'd be funny, but you can still look that stuff up
We
on the
probably
internet.
did, 'cause
but
I
all of
checked
a
'cause we were
sudden
like,
now
is
it's
that
inappropriate.
Is that still out? I mean, it kind of is, but it's
Yeah, but
so funny. I'm
That's
sorry.
when people could take a joke. All of a sudden, people can't take
Right.
jokes anymore.
It's not. They're not mean-spirited jokes.
No.
It's just a joke.
They're funny.
I make fun of you all the time, and it's not in a mean spirit.
Right.
Like last night, you called braised beef a bruised beef. You asked Brody what bruised beef was.
I wasn't seeing straight. The restaurant was dark. No, I turned to my brother-in-law Brody, and I'm like, "Hey, Brody, what's a bruised beef?" And he looks at me, and he's like, "You mean braised beef?" And I go, "Yeah, I mean braised beef." But I'll tell you what, I did get the bruised beef, and it was real good. Bruised beef, braised beef is like
It's like a slow cooked roast.
Yeah, so it was like a pot roast.
Yeah.
And it pulls apart, man.
Yeah.
It was real good, though.
I know. You asked the waitress, you're like, is that like well done? She's like, yeah.
Well, I didn't want to make sure it's
Yeah,
it's
braised
cooked.
beef is like a slow roasted.
My idea of the whole thing was that it's cooked all the same.
Yeah.
Like they make them,
No, but
enough,
it's like a roasted.
enough
like,
well done.
Toss it in a crock pot. They probably.
Yeah, they probably make it all day, and then
No. They probably pressure cook it.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, ask Brody. I bet they pressure cook it though. If he was sitting right there,
Probably if you yell it, ask him.
Aislinn might know the answer.
Do you know what bruised beef goes real good with? This. Honey, guess what time it is?
Happy hour?
Yep, I made your favorite Juicy Tits Vodka cocktail.
Fantastic. Thanks, babe. Love you.
And I love you. And your Juicy Tits.
Go to juicytitsvodka.com to get your own bottle of Juicy Tits, where life is the party.
Hey, Amy, how do I look on camera?
No good.
Oh, I got a
No,
thumbs up.
that was
That's
like
good.
a Bill
Well,
Clinton thumbs
usually
up there.
I usually wear a hat, but I didn't even comb my hair today. I figured I'm in
the hair
Hawaii.
look.
That's why I went
Oh,
in
the hair. The hair guy.
I better sit a little straighter up. I look fat. Do I look fat on the camera? No.
Oh, that's
No,
nice.
that's good. That's good. That's
Kids are pretty honest as well.
Yeah, you would tell me, right? You would tell me this.
On the spot.
Tell me the truth, yeah. I'll look back and be like, oh, God.
You lied at me. No.
Go ahead.
I can't remember what I was going to say now.
Oh, you weren't? Last week we had
Michael Weems.
Michael Weems on. We interviewed him 2 weeks ago. I don't know. We've been getting a lot of comments, but it's kind of from people that know him and stuff like that.
Well, that's cool.
And so we're trying to pimp out some of his collection. Like
I know. I hope that people are checking
like
him out because it's amazing.
Yeah, his coasters and everything. And when I listened back, at first, because we messed up the beginning of the podcast, I was really disappointed
I know.
in
It's
myself.
all right, though.
But then when I listened back, there's a lot of funny moments in that.
Lot.
Yeah. And I like when he always says, I know, it's so
It's
good.
so good.
Yeah, like when he says his art, he talks about his art, he just says
so
it's
good.
so good.
And it is.
It's so good. And he
So
also says,
good.
F yeah.
Oh, you're going to try not to say
No,
the
I'm
real
not.
word?
No, kids are sitting right here.
Yeah,
he always goes, F yeah.
Yeah, she's fine. She said, don't worry about
no,
it.
I'm
She
not.
knows what it is.
I will
Hold
not
on, look
do
at me
it.
real quick.
Do I have something in my teeth? Dang it.
I don't. Oh, no, maybe a little bit.
I
Very
asked her
mild.
that.
I didn't see it.
I
The
asked her
shadow.
about
It's
something in my
fine.
teeth
It's
before
fine.
this started, and she said
If
no.
you do, it's very mild.
Ah.
The people can't see it.
I probably got some bruised beef stuck in there.
Yikes. Did you brush your teeth last night?
Yes, I did.
Okay, just checking.
I did. Oh, I was getting so tired. We're watching the friggin' Olympics track trials. And I'm a swimmer. I'm into that more than the track.
I like
but
a track, though. It's one of my favorite ones to watch.
I like watching women's track. The men's are disgusting.
Well, we were watching, like, the long distance, and that's not a
They're not
fun
very
one to
attractive.
watch.
It's like bean
They're-
bags in the front
Right,
or something.
they're real thin,
It's not even wearing. No one wears underwear.
and their, like, crotches are real pointy looking.
Right.
It's interesting.
I would never want to be a runner.
Right. And like they were wearing like bike shorts, if you will. Like a couple had some dolphin shorts on, which I think that's the route we should be going.
I don't know if dolphin shorts are very manly either.
They're not, but they're better than a bike short that makes you look like you have a triangle.
I like the one guy they showed. We had cut off sleeves. Like he just hacked him himself.
No,
And
it's
then
like
he had
he had
it
like
was
a
like old
shirt and
school.
it totally looked like he did hack himself. Like he just took a pair of scissors to him quickly. There was jaggedy. There was not a straight line to be seen.
No, like uniform, like
No.
University of Texas or something.
Like-
Like, no, just black.
Like, did he just literally buy that Adidas shirt at Dick's Sporting Goods before
I
he
mean,
got
he basically
there?
should have just had cut off jeans and that hack shirt off. And you know what? He won his heat too. It's
Right.
like,
So I hope
this guy
Adidas
has-
sends him a
yeah,
shirt.
this guy has no sponsors, no college, no
Right.
nothing. He's probably 40 years old doing
I
the
hope
Olympic
that
trials still.
somebody gave him a shirt tank top after that.
Freaking Forrest Gump, this guy.
He might be starting a new trend.
I know. He had a beard. He was all clean
Did he
shaven
have
and
a
everything.
beard?
Yeah, he had a
I
scruffy old
remember the
beard
beard.
on and everything else too. No gold chain that's gonna smack him in the teeth. This guy's like,
I
he was
do
like,
not understand how these tracks runners run with a necklace like
this guy
that.
was like Larry the Cable Guy and track star.
Like,
if Larry the
that,
Cable
that
Guy
was
was a
the-
track star
No,
and
that
made
was the
shape.
shot put guy.
Oh yeah, that's shot
I
put
know
guy.
they have these big old chains with like a cross on them and stuff. I don't know how they don't hit them in the teeth.
I have no idea.
Because I have done that, and my baby necklace has hit me in the teeth.
Right.
And it's a baby, like a baby charm.
All those baseball players too. They were huge.
I don't understand it.
Chains.
I don't
like,
understand it.
Giant chains. You go into second base, you're gonna lose 2 teeth.
Right.
You gotta wear a mouthpiece.
Seriously.
And
I don't
basketball
get it.
players
And
don't
doesn't
wear
it
that.
like slow you down? It's added weight and shit.
I can't understand about the girls that run the 100-meter dash or 100-meter sprint, whatever you call
Right.
it.
Yeah, she's 100
They
meter
have the
dash.
giantest hair,
They do have a lot of
the
hair.
giantest fingernails,
Long ass
the
nails.
biggest
Yep.
necklaces.
I don't get it. Like, I feel like that might slow you down.
It seems like, if you're dealing with hundreds of seconds,
There was, yeah.
you want nothing
I
hindering
want nothing
you.
hindering me.
They have a million things hindering
right, a sprinter last night that had like a shaved head, which she looked very good.
She looked real good. Man,
with a shaved
if I
head.
had a head like that, I'd shave my head.
She had a very symmetrical head and face.
Yeah, good for her. She's
and
like
she
Sinead O'Connor.
looked great.
Sinead O'Connor is a
And
track
she like
star.
dyed it like a pink to match her uniform. It was cute.
I thought it was purple.
Made it like a pinkish purple,
Pinkish
yeah.
purple. Yeah, she looked good.
She had that like Nike pink.
Good
and
for her.
purple on.
She's
like,
on
that,
every magazine cover.
Right. I'm like,
she should be on every magazine cover in
that
track sports. Not that
is-
weird gaudy girl.
oh, I
Richards.
know.
She's pretty.
The one
but
that
she's
got kicked
gaudy.
out of the last Olympics.
I don't know if that's her or not. I think
I
it
think
is.
it's
maybe,
her.
Yeah.
Because she made it to the Olympics and they drug tested her and she had
Marijuana.
Yep, it's her.
And all in all, marijuana makes you run freaking slower.
I
Not
would
faster.
not think
Let
it
'em
would
take
be
it.
an
It's
enhancement.
like, yeah, go ahead and take that. You're gonna
Although
lose.
it might because it helps your joints feel
okay,
better.
makes
so
her
is that
sleep
like
better
a?
that night. Yeah, but that's not right.
But I
don't
feel like
think.
that's not that big of a
I think it's a gateway. So they're like, if we make this legal, we have to make that legal.
maybe.
So maybe it's
it's just
something-
to make all
Something like that. But all these track stars, man, it's kind of crazy. There was that one
I do.
girl that was in the 10,000, 5,000 meters.
The blonde chick,
Kind of cute girl from Florida.
Parker Varby.
Was that her name? You remember her name?
Yeah.
Parker Varby?
Something like that. Aislinn
Right.
knows it.
Yeah.
She's a talk star on
And just
social
if
media.
you were watching the race and you saw at the beginning of the race, they don't wear underwear either.
Ew, they do too. There was something because there's no camel toes to be
Obviously
seen.
not.
There's not a single
There's-
camel toe. They pad that
I
thing.
saw one.
Where?
Brody saw it.
No.
He said, "Look," and I look. Yeah,
Okay, one camel toe.
yeah. That's not bad. I mean,
They
I'm sure it
pad
makes her
it.
faster.
They pad it so you don't get a camel.
You know why it makes her faster? Because you want to pull it out the whole race. She
Ew.
bugged her the
Well,
whole
we
race.
get
So
out
she's
of
like,
it.
I gotta win this thing. You know what though? She was winning the whole way until the end.
I know.
Right.
I'm wondering if she just didn't speed it up because she knew she just had to get in the top 6, or if she really got blown away by that Saint Pierre.
I
Weirdly
think.
remember her name.
How do you remember all these names?
I don't know.
You don't remember any swimmers' names, and you'd be there.
I don't remember anything.
Okay, what's the swimmer's name that's kind of attractive guy with a wife and kid, and he's buffed out as heck with a tattoo sleeve?
Hold
He's
on.
very
Hold
popular.
on.
What's his name?
Dressel.
Oh yeah, you're right. What's his first name?
Caleb Dressel.
Oh my God, you got it. Okay, forget it. I'm done. I'm done
Give me
quizzing
apparently an athlete and I got it.
you. Right,
Anything else? I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Rick. They call me Rick. When we were watching the Olympic trials, they had Phelps on last night.
Yeah, they did. He's got a man bun these days.
I mean, I understand he stopped swimming and usually usually gain weight. He's super skinny.
He's got like 4 kids. He probably wants to rip his hair out.
Yeah, but doesn't the guy eat?
I mean, or it just might be his metabolism.
I guess so.
I
'cause
mean, 40s
yeah.
have hit though. He's like
I mean,
my
look at
age.
Brady. Tom Brady is like that too. Skinnier than. Well, I get him because he had probably bulked up for football.
Is he's assistant coaching still?
Who?
Michael Phelps?
Oh, I don't know what he does.
He might
his
swim.
coach moved from he was assistant coaching
Yeah.
in Arizona.
He
and
might
his
be like
coach
swim
moved
with
to
his peeps still.
Texas.
He probably swims still.
Oh, I should say this. The reason my buddy and I went to the
Yeah, you
Olympic
should.
trials is our friend Chip and his wife Susie. Their kid was in the Olympics.
Their
His
son.
their son. His name was Luke Hobson, who won the 200 freestyle.
Hobson.
So it was really exciting to have friends that their kid
So
made
his,
the Olympics.
his event is 200 free.
Yeah, 200 free, and he got
All right.
first.
So remember that. Come Olympics. Watch the 200 free
Yeah.
and cheer for Luke.
So they're going to
Paris.
Paris. I guess it is so expensive in Paris to get.
Well,
it's
yeah.
like $1,000 just for the one
Well,
event
because
to
that's
see.
when everyone wants. Yeah, they
And
don't.
then-
Which is bullshit. They should give parents like a discount.
They always have, and this
This
year
year they're
no.
not. Oh, that sucks.
Like I don't know if your kid makes the Olympics, the U.S. team should pay for the parent ticket.
Or like half
least for
of
the-
it or
at least for the
something.
event.
Right.
So they can have their parents there.
Is he just in one event?
He's
is it
doing
relay?
the 200 free and then the relay. So technically it's 6 swim, or no, relay's 2, so that's 5 swims. He would
Because
still
of
have to do.
prelims.
You go
semis or
prelims,
whatever?
semis, and then the final, and then
Jeez.
then in the prelims and the final in the relay. So you could have 5. That's like doing a full thing of events with one event because you're doing the relay at
right.
the same event.
At least they space them out a lot for him, which is nice.
Yeah. I mean, pretty
Is
fun.
the swimming center in Paris?
I don't know. I'm assuming yes.
I'm assuming kind of too.
There's a girl named Katie Grimes. She's from Las Vegas Sandpipers, and she made the Olympics swimming, but before a few weeks back or a month back, she qualified for the open water swim. It's a 10K. and she won. She got first, so she's representing the United States there. But in Paris, they're doing the open water swim in those canals that go through Paris.
Yeah. Yeah, are those
and
clean?
no,
Okay.
right now they're
trying
not
to clean
safe to
them?
swim in.
Oh, God.
So if they
They
said
got a month to
no,
figure
and
it
they said
out.
they won't move the event, they'll just cancel it.
That's not cool.
Yeah,
They
because
should have a backup
They
plan.
should move to a lake somewhere or whatever.
They should have a
but they're not, 'cause
backup plan.
They want these open water swimmers. It would look beautiful with all the swimmers
Well, it
swimming
would,
through
but
the
if
canals.
it's not healthy.
No, so right now I think they're keeping people out of them. They're like probably like chlorinating the water, killing every fish in the
Awesome.
water,
Oh,
but
yeah.
chlorinating
all
the thing.
life will be gone out of those canals.
But the first thing people said is that polluted because it looks
Yes,
polluted.
right. It's brown, so
You know, you swim 10K and that's 7 miles.
it's brown. Don't go in. What?
Yeah.
They had
I
a
think
thing on the
10K.
news
Isn't
the other
10K
day.
7 miles? Yeah.
I have no idea.
But yeah, she qualified for that, so she might be swimming in the shit water. I don't know.
Yikes. Did you know that they're doing like beach volleyball underneath the Eiffel Tower?
No.
Yeah, they built a thing at the Eiffel
That's
Tower
cool.
for volleyball.
Now that's cool because
yeah.
girls beach volleyball. I mean, safe to say, probably the third most popular sport.
It is fun to. I
in the
mean, it's not
Olympics.
as fun since Carrie Walsh and what's her name aren't in it anymore. What's
Right.
the other
My
one's
dad's
name?
best friend.
Right. What's her?
I can't remember Carrie Walsh's partner.
I
Do you
can
know?
see her face.
Oh, she had her hand up.
I can see her face.
Carrie Walsh and she was shorter, you know.
Mhm. Well, she wasn't. But
April.
yes.
April.
Yep.
April something.
I liked them. Is Carrie
April-
going to the Olympics? Do we know?
I'm sure she is going to
Your
commentate.
dad hasn't talked to her.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. He talks to her all the time. That's his best. My mom's like, she's not that pretty.
It doesn't
I
matter.
go,
I know she
"Well,
gets all jealous.
Yeah. It's my dad's 40-year-old professional volleyball friend.
Right. Trust me, she doesn't. Well, she's not trying to hook up with your dad.
Maybe she is.
I don't think she is.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Your stepmom.
Yeah. And they have kids together. They'd be huge.
Your dad
I
and
would
Carrie
have
Walsh.
my brother. I would have a brother or sister that's like 6'7".
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm pretty sure Carrie Walsh is great with her. Also, volleyball husband.
Volleyball slash
WWE.
WWE.
Is it
Yeah,
you
the
know?
fake
Yeah.
wrestling. Yeah. Her husband does. I guess her husband was a volleyball player. Was he a baseball player or volleyball
I
player?
think he was volleyball.
And then he went to WWE
Yeah.
wrestling.
Right.
That's interesting.
It is.
Dad,
Quite a.
fill me in.
Quite
But
a.
anyway, my dad did talk to her, and we see her at the beach. He's going to make sure he brings her over so we all get together and talk.
When? Well, now she's probably going to be in Paris, so we're not going to see
She's
her for
probably
a
going to
while.
be in Paris for sure. I'm sure that she's commentating
I would
or
think
something.
so.
I mean, the most decorated volleyball player of all time.
Right.
She's going to be there. I'm sure she knows all the other players too and stuff
I
like
would
that.
think so. Now there's that redhead one. The tall one that's redhead.
Redhead?
Yeah.
I don't know.
From the USA. Yeah.
I don't know. Is she the number one contender
I
or whatever?
believe she is.
Life Letter podcast is brought to you by Petrola Concrete Construction and doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get those from Aislinn Mueller. And her handle is at this Essential Life. What am I on your cord?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. If you like this podcast, Emmy, you can go to Spotify or you can go to Apple Podcast and push like or subscribe. And you can even share us with your friend whenever you get an iPhone. How old do you think you're going to be before you get an iPhone? Do you know what an iPhone is?
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking Emmy. Do you know what an iPhone is?
Yeah.
How
prepared
old
to
do you
have
think
one.
you're going to be before you get an iPhone?
I
That's
pro-
probably about
I
right.
believe that.
That's about right. Hey, did you hear that? I asked her, how old do you think you'll be before you get an iPhone? And she told us 15. I mean, that's a freshman.
What would you say? Oh,
So
Mom says 16.
So
when
what's
you
the
start
difference between
driving.
15 and 16?
When you start driving. What
So
about
when
when she goes to those freshman football games? How's she going to call you? Okay, her watch.
Well, that's no fun. Um,
How's she going to Snapchat?
yeah, how's she going to Snapchat her peeps? So when she's 16, she'll have an iPhone with no internet?
How's she going to call you at a party?
Look at her face over here. She's like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah, you got a few years to think about this. Just think what they're going to have when she's 16.
Right.
I mean, it'll be like a little earplug you put in your ear, and you won't even have a phone. You know?
And
Yeah,
then your
right.
mom.
Yeah, right. Mom's sleeping, so let me turn on I'm taking a nap. Let me turn on the AI mom, and they'll keep track of the kids for you.
Yippies.
If you think about that in the future, that's kind of what will
I
probably
might
happen.
need someone to take care of you like that.
What?
An AI wife.
Right.
Like, oh, but it's time
That'd
to
be
get
great. That'd be great. Make her nice at least.
up. Make me nice.
Make her real nice. Make her do whatever I
Change
want.
the diaper.
Yeah, change it. Start my handy hot tub.
Yes.
Fire up the handy hot tub.
We're gonna fire that thing up.
Where's Eric? Oh, he's in his hot tub.
He's in his hot tub.
His own personal hot tub.
In the bathroom. It's fine.
Yeah.
The bathroom remodel is gonna have that in it.
Right.
Do you think we can wash the dog in that as well?
I mean, I don't think so.
Oh, I need a tub for a dog wash.
Yeah. At first, when you looked in there, I thought it was like a washer and dryer. And then
it does kind of look like that.
After that, I'm looking and I'm like, is that like a big sink or something?
Kind of.
Yeah. Why don't you get in it? Why do I have to be the one getting it? Why don't you get in it?
Because you like a hot tub and a jet and all that. I don't.
Right. I mean, before we go, we probably at least got to get a video.
Someone's got to get in there. Yeah.
At least a video of us.
Oh, Emmy wants in. So we got to fill it up.
Do you want to go in there and turn on the jets? Probably be fun.
It probably feels good.
Yeah.
On your back. Your hammies.
Aislinn, you want to go in?
The handy hot tub?
Yeah. She got creeped out. She's the one that got creeped out by it.
She did.
Oh, they're getting the bananas now.
They're getting larger.
Wow. Wild banana.
Wow.
How are they growing so fast? That's crazy.
That's how bananas grow.
I know. It's nuts. Anyway, dear, guess what? This podcast went along so fast. It's that time. Let's call. Dear, who are we cheersing today?
We are going to cheers to my parents.
50th wedding anniversary.
To their, congrats on 50 years.
Both our parents are old, man. They both
I mean,
are
I go
past
with
50 years
the
now.
old. I go with, like, how have you not, one of you not killed each other in 50 years?
Even out of all four of them.
Right,
like,
out of all
how do
four.
they
How
handle
have
this?
you handled each other for 50 years?
Yeah, I asked your mom, and she said sense of humor.
Right, have a sense of humor.
And then, right. This is it. They won't make it to 51.
Someone's staying in Hawaii.
Yeah, maybe someone will drown in the handy tub.
Wow. Wow. Little White Lotusy over here.
Little White Lotus. Yeah. I don't know. I just put him in the. He smoked a blunt and went into the handy tub.
Smoked a blunt. Which one of our parents has ever smoked a blunt?
I have no. My mom's definitely has.
Smoked a blunt.
I don't know if you know what a blunt is.
Right. I don't think she smoked a blunt.
I was trying not to say the other word in front of the kids, so I just said that because they won't know what it means.
Okay. Snoop Dogg. Did your mom smoke it with him?
Probably.
Or the governor of Nevada.
Anyway. We are live from Kauai, and subscribe or follow us on wherever you get this podcast, or just go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you.